Hello and good morning. Welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show with your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. The show airs each weekday morning, hella early at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, and also at 4:45 p.m. On Facebook Live. We are today talking about service and productivity. If you're new to the show is aimed at entrepreneurs, those who have their own business, those who like to own their own business, and those who simply would like to live like a boss. And also, we offer really powerful live one-on-one productive through joy coaching for individuals, again, who are trying to upgrade, up-level their level of productivity. All right, again, we're talking today about productivity and joy and service. So if you can go to productivethroughjoy.com, see about us and our services. You can also become a subscriber right now by pushing that subscriber button. All right, let's dive into the show. So, for those of you who are new to the show, let me say a few words about myself. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. I'm the author of the New York Times bestseller Raising Fences, which was a Today Show Book of the Month pick. That book's film rights were optioned by the actor Will Smith, whose people called My People, and I eventually agreed to write the screenplay for that particular project. I'm also the author of the acclaimed historical novel Americus, which is set 13 miles from Ferguson, where Michael Brown was murdered, and of course the conflagration that ensued initially there as well. That book is set 13 miles from Ferguson, where I just said that. That book identifies interrogates the lives of identical twin sons in the context of race and violence in America. A very powerful book, available in bookstores now everywhere. Look for that on iconic Third World Press. My educational background, I should also say that I am currently the board president of the World Stage, a 501c3 nonprofit in Leimert Park. 7 days of programming, really powerful organization, jazz training, literature, performance, really amazing. Look for that at theworldstage.org. My educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergraduate. My master's is from UCLA, and my PhD in English literature is from the University of California at Riverside. I'm currently a professor of English literature at Loyola Marymount University here in Los Angeles. I am an expert at being productive, all right? I don't say that to brag, but people are oftentimes surprised at my level of productivity given how crazy my own personal narrative is. I am the product of a young girl who was raped at 16, gave birth to me at 17, and subsequently gave me up for adoption. To an amazing single divorcee, yet at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD. Yet, it's cool. Mo D famously said, "How you like me now?" Right? And if I can be this productive through joy, so can many of us who are watching this show. In many ways, this situation, my narrative inspires, this business inspires our show, because we know what it's like to come through hardship, through difficulty, and when people like us can make it, can have success amidst extraordinary odds, we can inspire other people to believe, and much of it is rooted in you have to believe in that belief piece in order for us to move to the next level. As the old ones say, if you can see it, you can be it. If you can hold that thought in your mind, if you can see it, you can be it, and you have to be able to believe it as well. So. In the morning show, we like to also, again, we're talking about service and productivity, which will happen to in just a matter of seconds. In the morning show, we like to also touch on the idea that it's important to frame your day before your day has a chance to frame you, which happens. My day was trying to frame me this morning, that's for sure. At times, we wake up with trouble on our mind or on our or we go to sleep with trouble on our mind, then wake up with that same trouble on our mind, and this could be a day, a week, a month of just the same process. In that worry that accompanies that trouble is tied, of course, to stress, and stress, as we know, is a killer. When you are feeling stressful, the body is flooding chemicals, toxins into your bloodstream, which just are devastating. Right? You want to find a way to deal with your stress because it impacts your life, as you know, as an adult, so dramatically. So part of our executive coaching and also just our general programming is thinking through and helping people think about ritual as a way to circumscribe some of the stress some of the stress in their lives. Now, some stress is going to happen because that's just what life is, but you can knock out 95% of it. That's my experience. So, even when it's getting serious. So we do so, again, in the context of ritual. Ritual can be defined as essentially doing the same thing at around the same time. Let me give you my morning ritual to serve as a quick exemplar. So in the mornings I wake up at 3:30 a.m. I read a couple of spiritual business books. I do our show at 4:30. At 4:45. At 5 I work on my current book until sunrise. At sunrise I walk out to the beach. I live along the coast here in Venice Beach, California. I meditate, pray, do yoga. Come back, I work on my book a while longer, then go back to the beach to run up the coast past Santa Monica's Pier, run all the way back here to Venice to go to my gym, go to the gym to get my workout in. So guys, by 10:30 or so, I'm feeling amazing. My body's being flooded with endorphins. In that endorphin release, it gives me a sense of euphoria that I can then use leverage to move me towards my goals and objectives. We're not saying do what I do. We're saying do what you do, and we help individuals do just that. So I'm reading three great books as a part of my morning ritual now. A book called Owning the Moment, which is about doing just that, owning your moments. The Nag Hammadi Library, which is a book about, it's kind of a collection, a compendium of ancient scriptures from the 2nd century around Gnostic literature, really powerful. I'm also reading a book called Cash in a Flash, which is kind of a book about entrepreneurs and spirituality. Both, these are all great books. From those books I extract some wisdom, which I call the morning chant. Today's morning chant is, as a meditating natural mystic, I am fully abundant. I am joyfully abundant because I joyfully serve. As my daughter would say, let's try that again. Let's try that one again. As a meditating natural mystic, I am joyfully abundant because I joyfully serve. All right. So I think about that idea throughout my day, place it on my phone, and I create the morning and afternoon shows based upon that particular idea. So today we're talking about service. All right. Again, go to productivethroughjoy.com. See about us. Have me come out speak to your group, school, or organization. All right. Let's dive in. So point one is that you want to place a value on service. I'm laughing because I recognized this a while ago, that serving people is beautiful. You know, you really can benefit. It feels good to serve. I laugh because when you serve, people take advantage of it. People think it's weak. People think that you're weak. You have to defend yourself for service, your motives, people's own insecurities. When you serve, you oftentimes get attacked. So, and if you have served, then you know this is true. The old adage, no good deed goes unpunished, comes directly out of that experience. So folks have had enough of those types of reactions from serving that they pull back from service, which I've done throughout my life several times, because it doesn't feel good to give and then be attacked. I mean, it's tough. At the same time, though, it makes you really look at your motives. It purifies your motives, because when you're getting attacked for service, you're forced to self-evaluate. That's for sure. And so the point is, though, you want to, even amidst that, you want to have a high valuation for service. Point two is you want to just do it. Just take the action. Oftentimes, it's a decision to get in that car when you're tired. It's a decision to give when you are exhausted or simply do not want to. That's point two. You have to just do it, right? You have to just do it, which goes into point three. As you identify need for service, as you just do it, in terms of service, you are going to experience an up-leveling of your joyfulness, right? You're gonna feel that, and when you are feeling joyful, your body is being flooded with healthy chemicals, and you're also going to be a brighter light. And when you are serving, that light follows you into your other aspects of your life, into your professional, into your personal life, and then you begin to attract the people in your life and the opportunities that can help you be who you need to be what you want to be, and that is how service can help you become more productive. Thanks for being here. Boom, goes the dynamite. We air each weekday morning, hella early, at 4:45 a.m. here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel, and then of course at 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. Thanks for being here. We'll see you soon. Go to productivethroughjoy.com. See about us. Have me come out speak to your group, school, organization. Peace and blessings.